Welcome to February, Word Nerds. What's up? It is Tuesday, February 1st, 2022. Welcome to Puzzle with me. My name is Lawrence, and I'm going to solve today's New York Times crossword. This is by Zukin Bernickel. Again, I know I've seen this name several times before at this point, but I still don't know how to pronounce it, so my apologies. But this should be a good puzzle. Let's open it up. If you want to follow along, you can see the clues that I'm looking at highlighted in blue to the left of the grid. One across Smurf with red pants. That might be Papa Smurf. Let's go with Papa. Let's see what one down is. Days gone by should be past. So yeah, maybe Papa's right. Pedigree competitor. Pedigree is like a pet food brand, I think. But I don't know what a competitor is. Sound from a contented cat is a purr. And Times aeronovelist Martin, I don't know either. Homecoming guest, informally, is an alum, probably. And 19 across. Trunk in a studio. Trunk in a studio. No, I don't know what that is. 17 down. Quick bite. I don't know either. We've got a lot of small clues here in this area, so let's check what we've got. Performed in a choir, maybe sang. 14 across. Algeria has the largest one among African countries. That could be maybe like a lake or something. I don't know. Old couch's problem is sag. Okay. Sheepdog's greeting is arf. Okay, maybe this is area. Algeria is the largest area. Formerly called as nay. Methane is a gas. There we go. All right. And then 9 across. Overly proper. And 15 across. Capital where natives say arrivederci. Rome? Maybe Roma? Rome or Roma? 9 down. Uptight type. 10 down. Wander around. Maybe Rome. No. Not that spelling. Rome. Mogadishu-born model and cosmetics mogul. No clue. Brewing ingredient. So that could be malt right here, maybe? Overly proper. Prim. Yeah, let's go with that. Uptight type is like a Pratt or something like that? Prep? Yeah, something like that. I'm not quite sure. Cosmetics mogul, I don't know. Stars negotiator. That's usually an agent, isn't it? Oh, yes, this is Rove and then agent, I think. Let's go with that. Okay, let's see 16 across now. Chinese New Year, celebrated on February 1st, 2022, which is today. So this is festival at the end. Chinese New Year celebrated on... what would this be? Spring. Spring festival. Totally. I don't know what that is, and I don't know what that is, unfortunately. A quick bite. Is it nosh, maybe? Trunk in a studio. Torso? Is that what it is? Alpo and Amis? God, I hope that's right. Okay. Bye now. Ta-ta. Lines at a theater. Script, maybe? Jewish New Year, celebrated on September 25th, 2022. That I don't know. Tourney winners, champs. Tennis's Nadal is Rafael. Thumbs down is something like I don't like it, or something like that. Sentence segment is a phrase. What do we have here? A long way off is afar. Good Place actress Maya Rudolph. Pigs hangouts are pens. And blackthorn fruit. I don't know. Thumbs down as I say no. So slow for the blackthorn fruit. Rosh Hashanah. Rosh Hashanah. Something like that. I'm not sure if this is an A or not here. Movie do-overs retakes. Standing guard on alert, maybe. Korean New Year celebrated on February 1st, 2022. I don't know. Iranian New Year or Iranian New Year. Don't know that. Explanatory page on a company's website about us. President between Calvin and Franklin. Herbert, maybe? Government in power. Nevada's third largest city is Reno. Follow is obey. List ending abbreviation is at all. Became threadbare is actually, I'm not sure about that. Impudence, salt maybe? Barbecue spice mixes are rubs. Big seller of flat pack furniture is IKEA. Pac-12 team, I don't know. Haggard of country music, I don't know. Clear skies color is azure. And approximate figure is an estimate. So what do we have now? Government in power is the... Oh, this should be regime. So salt is wrong. Impudence. Something else. On alert. And gall. This is something else so that I don't know. Merle Haggard. Solal. And Iranian New Year, I also don't know. What's this? Affirmatives is yeses. I think this is Utes. I think this is Boar, maybe. So Nowruz, maybe, for the Iranian New Year. Although, I don't know. Organization on mouthwash ball is the American Dental Association, maybe. And then 46 down, Eco Warrior. Came to a halt, ceased. Go in, enter. Like ballet dancers. Unit of yarn. Unit of yarn. Messed up, aired. What's this? Stadium level is a tier. Fashion designer Tahari. And tear to pieces is Rend. I think this is... Nope, don't know what it is. Thai New Year celebrated on April 13th. I don't know that. Not attend. Skip, maybe? Peter Parker and Spider-Man. It's an alter ego, but that's too long for... Maybe a roll? 61 across, squared up, even? Fight for is vie for. Pointy-eared toy maker is an elf. And acrobat safeguard is a net. Okay. Tick off. Ryle and highly skilled is deft. So Peter Parker is a nerd, I guess? Big toucan features the beak. Dynamite, K-pop band is BTS. Dine is eat. And tool on a fire truck is an axe. So we have taxi for prepare for takeoff and step as a bit of dance. Excellent. Okay. Coming down to the end of it. And we have unit of yarn, a fashion designer Tahari. Oh boy. Oh no! We've come to a place where I don't know these things. Like ballet dancers. Unit of yarn. I'm gonna have to think about this for a little while, and so I'm gonna cut here, and I'll see you in a second. Well, there you have it, folks. I had to break my streak today. There were a few things that just I didn't know either direction on the crosses, and so I had to... Excuse me for a moment. I gotta let my cat out of the room. I just had to let it go, and here's the thing. Songkran. Songkran, Thai New Year. I didn't know that. And skein, a skein of yarn. I'd never heard that before. So like that just might as well have been a completely different language for me. Agile, I managed to guess. And then I figured out, so actually what happened was I put in skein and then it still wasn't quite complete, so I had to figure out what else was going on, and then it turned out that I put war here instead of boar, and that was what it was. But yeah, this was the big thing right here. Skein for a unit of yarn, crossing with Songkran. It's a very tough cross. And along with Ili Tahari, I don't know if that's a common name or like a household name or not, but certainly not one that I knew, and so it just was some things that I just did not know, and so my streak is broken, but that's fine. I don't mind breaking my streak. It's just it's not a great feeling when you don't know it on your own, when you can't fill it out on your own. But I always prefer to just taking the computer's help to just like sitting there being like, what is it? Because that's not fun. That's not what I'm here for. This puzzle overall was pretty smooth until that last bit. Everything else was very, very smooth. Pretty easy to figure out. And I don't know quite how I feel about this theme. I mean, it's kind of cool. It's just a bunch of different New Years for different purposes. But like Chinese New Year, I don't know if that's like equivalent to the Jewish New Year and the Korean New Year and the Iranian New Year. Like some of these are cultural, some of these are religious, some of these are I just don't know. I mean, I guess I shouldn't really say anything because I really don't know much about most of these. I don't know anything about Songkran. I don't know anything about Solal. Or Nowruz. Like, this is the first I've ever heard of these names, actually. So I don't know how they compare to things like Rosh Hashanah or the Chinese New Year or Spring Festival. But it's a decent theme, I suppose. Different cultural New Years, different religious New Years, things like that. Like, I suppose that's fine, and that's a good theme. Especially considering that the first one that you come to, this the Chinese New Year at 16 across here, is today. It makes sense that it's included. I thought maybe this would be more of a theme of just focusing on the Chinese New Year, and the fact, maybe like something about the fact that it's the year of the tiger or something like that. But it turned out it was just a general kind of different New Year's, different cultural or religious New Year's theme, which I suppose is okay. Not bad, I suppose. Yeah. I don't have much to complain about here. It wasn't a super interesting puzzle, I suppose. Largely because most of these answers, there's a lot of shorter answers in here. There's not a lot of what we call bonus fill or like long answers that are not themed related. Like the longest answers would be these ones probably, about us and Herbert and retakes and on alert, which are not, I mean, they're fine, but they're not that interesting, right? Standing guard, on alert, movie do-overs, retakes, explanatory page on a company's website for about us, and President Herbert Hoover. Like, those aren't super interesting entries. And so for those to be the longest entries apart from our themed entries is like, that's not that fun, to be honest. So this puzzle gets a meh for me. It's like maybe 1 thumbs up, but certainly not 2. It's not bad. It's not a bad puzzle by any means, and like I don't have much to complain about. It just doesn't get me excited for any reason, really. There's a lot of really short entries and like some weird stuff at the end that was tough. And so yeah, that's my final take on it, I guess. It's just kind of, yeah, okay. Maybe a golf clap for it. That's all I've got to say. Thanks so much for watching, though. And if you haven't already, do please give this video a thumbs up and let me know what you thought of this puzzle in the comments. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I will be back tomorrow to do the Wednesday puzzle. And so I hope to see you then. Thanks so much. Have a great night, everyone. Bye-bye.